Rachel at Turtle Beach here at E3 2014, and I'm hanging out with Matt from Disney Interactive, and he's showing me all the cool new stuff that they announced this past week with Disney Infinity.
Oh yeah, we are. It's Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes 2.0 edition. We've announced that there's an Avenger playset, which is awesome. Spider-Man playset, and then the new Toy Box 2.0, which is, we've done so much to make it better and more easy for people to get in and create their own worlds and games. So tons and tons of stuff.
What are your plans for the Marvel playset? Like, are you going to be expanding outside of just the Avengers within the Marvel universe?
The Avengers is its own self-contained story, where you have to fight MODOK and Loki and stop them from unleashing frost giants into the world, specifically so they don't freeze it. So, and then the Spider-Man playset, you may have heard from that booming giant television, is the Green Goblin and Mysterio have found a way to clone Venom's costume. And because they can do that now, they can control it. So they're infecting everyone in New York. So it's up to Spider-Man and his friends to go after them.
And what, did you guys announce any new actual figures for the regular Disney Infinity?
Yeah, it was actually last week. We announced Merida from Brave, and then Maleficent from the recent feature with Angelina Jolie.
Okay, and what about, do you guys have any plans for actual items from the Disney parks to be more of a play set than they are just in the toy box?
Right now, like, you know, it's more like what we're showing off here, but we have tons and tons of stuff because we work with the Imagineers, and it just fits better inside of, like, the toy box because that way you can do more stuff with it and you can sort of, you know, play with it how you would want to.
Within the new Avengers and Marvel version, what are some of the locations you can go to within the game?
So the two that, well, actually, three technically we revealed. So New York, which is in both Spider-Man and the Avengers. And then there's also a new thing we've added to Disney Infinity, which is called a Toy Box Adventure. I had to remember because I've been using like the dev speak metagame for way too long. So basically, yeah, the Toy Box Adventure takes place in Asgard. And it's like a tower defense type game where you have to defend Asgard from Loki and all the frost giants coming in. So do you ever play Orcs Must Die?
Yes.
Think of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. And what else have you guys announced this week about with all the Disney Infinity stuff going on? Because you guys really did talk about a lot of new stuff coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff, like there was that, like I said, the Toy Box Adventure we just revealed, Spider-Man, and we're also showing off tons of stuff in the Toy Box. So the big thing with Infinity 1.0 is we recognize that kids and 33-year-old men have a difficulty trying to build stuff inside Toy Box.
Yeah.
So basically, like, we wanted to make sure that next time it was easier, it made more sense for kids. So we're introducing what's called brushes and builders. So a brush allows you to build a volume inside of the world, like a box. And then you can go, I want a city in that box, and it'll automatically make it procedurally. Yeah, really, really cool. And then builders, so you've seen those little blockhead guys that walk around?
Yeah.
So some of them now are tagged to actually just start building stuff. Like for instance, the Sultan from Aladdin, he'll start building Agrabah.
Nice.
And like Eva from Wall-E will actually start building like parks and stuff like that with flower beds and stuff. So it's really, really cool. And it's like super intuitive and you can get in really quick. The other thing that's been a lot of fun to show is templates. So that's another thing, like sometimes people just want to get into Toy Box and start playing a game. So we're actually designing templates you can literally just drop in the world and then immediately start playing. So we have one that's like, remember red light, green light?
Yes.
Totally like that. And then we have another one that's similar to Super Smash Brothers, which I think they did some small announcement about. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to that because we have all these tools like where we can manipulate the camera where it's going to be, so it looks like it. And then also, you know, besides all that, we're going to have all the user-generated content coming forward. Ooh, and this is something really exciting. So the user-generated content community, every week we decide the top 5 toy boxes. So what's really, really awesome is we actually took some of the best toy box builders and we hired them at Avalanche, and now they are working for us to make toy boxes and templates for Infinity 2. So paying it back to the community.
And when is the release date for all of this awesome new Disney stuff?
So we haven't announced it yet. It's fall right now. But yeah, there'll be Spider-Man and Avengers, like all that good stuff will be there in fall when we launch.
And same consoles as before?
Actually, we're adding a couple more. So we're going to be doing Xbox One, PS4, 360, PS3, Wii U, PC, iOS, Vita TV.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I know I'm doing the Vita version, so it's like, oh god, Not intimidated.
Yeah, that's like on everything.
Pretty much.
Well, thank you so very much. I love Disney Infinity. I love getting there and playing. My favorite character is Sully. So I'm really, really excited for all this Marvel stuff. Thank you so very much.
Hey, no problem. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure.